Good. There are sunwings up here. I'll have to approach them quietly.
Det er rigtig Aloy. Lige så stille og roligt. Hej og hjertelig velkommen. Hej og hjertelig velkommen. Vi skal have overskredet en solving, så vi kan flyve. Skal vi ikke bare tage den, der er tættest på? Giver det ikke mest mening? Lige så stille og roligt. Du har ikke set noget. Du har ikke set noget. Aloy, det her det er næsten for nemt. Det var okay, så har jeg ikke behøvet at være så forsigtig her. Sådan der, mand. Hej og hjertelig velkommen. Mit navn er Claus Nielsen. Det her det er Horizon Forbidden West, og jeg har lige fået min egen solving. Mine damer og herrer, stig op på solvingen. Yeah.
Tilda, I'm in the air.
Oh my
then
god.
You'll want to pick up an energy cell on one of the ancient Horus Titans. But first you must send out a pulse to activate them. I've sent you the necessary software. To deploy it, you'll have to override one of the communication machines you refer to as Tolnex. There's one in the middle of the desert that should do nicely.
On it.
Det er sådan, jeg overskriver den. Okay, ja selvfølgelig, det giver mening, men jeg kan ikke fortælle jer, hvor mange gange jeg har prøvet de mest mærkelige løsninger. Det er den, der går rundt herude, jeg har ikke... Man, det har irriteret mig noget så grusomt, at jeg ikke har været i stand til at finde ud af, hvordan finder i helvede jeg skal komme op på den langhals, der er der. Jeg har kravlet op på det bjerg, der er der. Hvis du kigger på spidsen af vores nye ven til her, vores... jeg skulle til at sige afro, men den der finde, han har. Det bjerg der, og så svævede jeg hele vejen ned for at se, om jeg kunne lade sig gøre. Det kan det ikke. Jeg prøvede også om på den anden side. Det kan det ikke. Man lader lige præcis kortene. Det giver mening, Aloy. Okay, hvordan gør jeg de forskellige ting her? Det kan jo ned hoppe af. Det er jo da relativt dumt at gøre i PT. Okay, kryds eller kryds. Altså kryds og fart. Okay, kryds og fart. Det kan godt lide. Hvor højt kan man ikke flyve?
There's a Tolnek. Need to get on top of its head.
Men nu tager videnskaben lige over en gang. Eller vi bliver nødt til at se, hvor langt op vi kan flyve. Oh my god!
How to land this thing.
Så sindssygt. Og så elsker vi det. God. Det her, det bliver noget af en landing, mine damer og herrer. Lige så stille roligt. Land.
Made it. Just got overrided.
Er du okay? Det lyder pissegodt.
Okay, Tilda, I've overridden the Tolnek.
Good. And the energy cells are now primed. Simply pick one up on a Horus. The nearest one should be northwest of your position. Dropping it on Regala's machine should produce quite a spectacle.
Thanks for the assist.
I told you, I want to.
Det må være så jeg får vælge flyvende gange. Kald. Hvis du klikker den flyve. Okay, virkelig? Det er sygt. Så savner man. Ja, det er da godt, at du er forbikommet, så du ikke også bliver ristet i den lille. Jeg ved ikke lige, hvad der skete der. Jeg tror, den sad fast i langhalsen. Oh my god. Men så vi skal have dens energicelle, så vi kan droppe den på Regalas maskiner. Sådan en form for EMP, der bare ødelægger alt og alle. Mand. Jeg er begyndt at have en lille smule ondt af Regala. Bare en lille smule, fordi det virker som om, man stort set lige meget hvilke planer hun har, så er Aloy sådan en torn i siden på hende med en eneste gang.
Regala's rebels.
Shit.
Maybe. Heading for the grove. I hope Ikaru and this Noct can hold out a little longer.
Ja. Du ved, de der mammutter der, de minder mig lidt om, du ved, Ringenes Herre. En olifant. Og selv bygningen på deres ryg, skulle jeg sige. klart. Prøv lige at se størrelsen på den her maskine. Altså, Aloy, jeg er så taknemmelig for, at jeg på ingen måde skal kæmpe mod en af de her. Jeg ved ikke engang, hvordan jeg skal starte, hvis man skulle kæmpe mod en af de her. Prøv lige at se, bare lige størrelsen. Altså, jeg er bange for en solving, ikke? Og Aloys størrelse i forhold til solvingen, og så kigger vi på den her Horus. Jesus.
Pulse from Tolmec should have reactivated all the energy cells in the region. I should be able to pick up more from any Horus I fly to.
What?
To be useful, even after I deal with Regalla.
Vent, hvad? Vent, så man kan bare flyve til en af de her Horus efterfølgende, og så samle en af... Oh my god. Prøv lige at se. Aloy, jeg er så utrolig glad for, at vi skal kæmpe med den der. Kunne du forestille dig det, mand? Hvor skal man starte hen? Altså, du har jo ikke en jordisk chance mod en af de der titaner. Prøv lige at se bedst, mand. Den er om på størrelse med selve bjergryggen, der ligger på. Det er fået den sindssygt. Men så man er bare i stand til at flyve hen til en af de her Horus-titaner efterfølgende og samle de her energiceller op. Oh, interesting. Aloy, det bliver vi nødt til at udnytte. Surprise! Oh my god.
Regalla's inside. Kara will soon be dead. It's all over, Chaplain.
I gotta drop it now. Here goes.
It's Aloy! She flies on the wings of the Ten.
The tide has turned! Push through!
Yes! Det kan jeg se det der. Efter.
End of the line, come. Now on your knees, and I'll give you the death you didn't have the spine to give me.
They're down! The machines! All of them! They're down!
What? How's that possible?
Regalla!
Så har du svaret. Oh my god. Second badass.
Enough bloodshed! Let's settle this. You and me.
Easy to say when you're atop a machine.
Jeg har ikke en maskine. Ved du, hvem jeg er?
Well, that was
Oh my
just to
God.
get your attention. I don't need any help to take you down.
Fine. I accept your challenge.
Bring it.
And once I'm done with you,
For
I'll get to finish the slaughter.
We'll see about that.
The duel
Oh,
is
yeah.
set. Let none interfere.
Kom så. Get her.
Okay, here we go then.
It's just beginning!
Au! Jeg ved ikke, hvad din plan var der, eller noget. Gjorde det ondt? Ingen chance for du. Hvad så, hvad?
Always the same!
Oh my god, du får... Okay, fint nok. Altså, man bruger billige træk, hva'? Så siger der til den her, mand. Sådan er den her. For helvede, hun får god skade, mand. Ja, Aloy. Nu er det anden gang, hun gør det. Så langt, så godt. en sindssyg bue, hun har.
Alright.
Hun er sindssygt hurtig til at...
That is left of your story.
Please. God, du er Speedy, mand. Speedy Gonzales, der er helt... God, hendes pile er afsindig hurtige, mand. Jeg når kun lige at se, at hun lader sin bue, og så... Oh my god, hun er sindssyg. Okay, lad os prøve det her igen. Nu vil jeg vide, hvor hurtigt din... Oh my god, okay, så hun kan også kaste med spyd. Okay, er der det angreb, du ikke har? Goddammit, hun når lige at ramme mig hver gang. Eloy! Hun sidder fast. Ej! Hun kan edme også skyde hurtigt, hun kan. Jeg ventede nemlig til at bevæge mig, indtil du skød. God, de pile der, de er sindssygt hurtige. Altså, de er fuldstændig... God, nu tager lige noget. Det er aliens. Okay, så det er i brystet lige under armhulen, jeg skal skyde hende. Okay, fint. Så længe jeg ved det, så... Jeg rammer jeg. Jeg kan selv ikke ramme hende. No, jeg skulle lige løbe igennem det der plasma, ikke? Tak. Jeg er for at dræbe dig, du. Men lige lidt. Jeg hader plasma! Det er sjovt nok det eneste, min dragt er svag mod, det er plasma. Yes! Eloy, sådan, så kan hun kræfte med det. Nej, men det er typisk det angreb, jeg er svag mod, de skal have.
This is where it ends.
Du har ingen anelse, du.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, bring it. No. I cannot, hvad så? Det gør det. Okay. Gør du igen? Ja, men det og så gjorde du det. No! Jeg skal bare se, hvad det gjorde. Det gjorde ingenting. Lige pludselig så kommer gården bare fuldstændig bananas. $10. Sindssyge tatoveringer, du har på dine ben. Så nu gør hun også plasmaskade. Ja, det er typisk. Ja, det er klart. Det er du da ikke det eneste, der kan. Det er det også. Au. Eller det her, de kommer til at gøre ondt. De kommer til at gøre rigtig dejligt ondt. Jesus Christ, plasma. Hvorfor det er lige præcis det element, jeg er svag imod, hun skal have? Ja, det er klart. løb jo lidt forvirret rundt derude, mens jeg lige laver en eller anden form for kampplan her, så jeg kan tage dig.
You're no challenge. I once slew 3 people.
Ja, god med dig. Ja. Hvordan kan jeg miste det mest simple? Sådan det er, Aloy. Det kan vi lige se. Hold da. Det skød for tidligt. Der er mere ud, Carla. Jeg gider kæmpe ud over i det ene hjørne. Det er for kedeligt. Kom så. Sådan. Ja. Jeg vil hellere kæmpe ud, hvor jeg har en chance. Hun kan også teleportere. Det er med mig. Aloy! Nope. Sidste blik. Hvad så? Hvor synes du selv, det går?
Here I am again. On my knees before bootlets and cowards. Go ahead. Run me through.
Shut your mouth, traitor.
Jamen, rigtig kunne tage du bare sige noget til hende nu. Stik hende. Spyd hende.
It was you who flew in on the wings of the 10. You who challenged her. By our rights, you must decide her fate.
Uh-oh.
I spared her once. It only made things worse.
I know.
She was the best of my marshals. What a waste.
She's dangerous, all right.
Yeah.
But maybe that's exactly what I need.
Cowards! What more do you have to conspire about?
Whether you live or die.
Ja, så jeg vil holde mund, hvis jeg var dig. Regala. Vent, bruge hende? Hvad mener du med bruge hende? Det liv slutter her. Skal der stå, dit liv slutter her? Det er det ikke let. Nej, mest af alt fordi jeg ikke ved, hvad du mener, Aloy, med at du kan bruge hende. Hvad mener du med det? Er det med at bruge hende i kampen mod Farsinet? Er det det, du mener? På den anden side, ja, hun er ret farlig, og hun har trods alt prøvet at slå mig ihjel lige siden ambassaden. Som var i hvad, episode 2? og så... det mener, endnu en kamp venter forud, så er det mod Farsinet. Men på den anden side kan jeg stole på hende, når hun trods alt har prøvet at slå mig ihjel. Altså, jeg gik jo ind i den her kamp for at slå hende ihjel. På den anden side, mine damer og herrer, forestil jer, hvor pinligt det må være for hende at blive slået 2 gange i træk. Og så anden gang får hun også lov til at leve. For en, der virkelig, du ved, jagter den ærefulde død, så må det være det mest pinlige for en marskal af hendes karakter at blive slået 2 gange og blive nægtet den ærefulde død, hun søger 2 gange. Så jeg overvejer lidt om... vi dræber hende, fordi hendes liv, det slutter her. Man kan ikke udfordre en på en kamp for liv og død, og så lade personen leve efter. Du ved godt, du står i baggrunden der, Hikaru. Men hun har trods alt prøvet at slå mig ihjel mange gange, og det lykkedes derfor hende en enkelt gang under hele det her. No. Væk med hende.
After all that you've done, I can't let you live.
No.
Finally.
Præcis. Hun leder efter den her. Sådan her, Kotaro.
There. Blood for blood.
Præcis.
Guess that's over then.
Chief, there's something you both need to see. In the throne room.
Okay. Hvad skal jeg? Det var bare, der gjorde det hele. Hvad skal jeg? Hvem i helvede er det?
He surrendered to our guards outside the grove. Claims he has an urgent message for the Outlander who defeated Regala.
So, state it.
It's for her alone. From an interested party.
Skulle aldrig være Silence, ikke? Nu var han ikke har nogen her til at... Hvad? Gemt mod fars Zenith.
I'm gonna need some privacy.
Yeah.
Clear the room. Put him with the rest of Regala's soldiers.
I'll see you back at base.
Det er jo Kotallo. Godt arbejde. Det går vel, du kun har en arm, men for satan, hvor du fejl med den ene arm.
You saved the tribe. Let me help you with your mission.
No. With Regala gone, you have a chance to build the future you dreamed of. So get to your task.
Then at least allow me to give you this. Regala's bow. May you always strike true with it.
Tak. Fordi den bue er sindssyg.
Thank you.
Er det Silence? Det må næsten være Silence, så skulle det ellers være.
Do you have any idea what you've just done?
Ja.
Oh, it's a pleasure to see you too, Silence.
Congratulations on your victory.
Tak.
You saved the Tenakth for a few weeks.
Wow.
Unfortunately, you've doomed the entire planet as well.
Wrong. I don't need a Tenakth army to defeat the Zeniths.
Oh, Aloy. Have you learned nothing about the enemy we're up against?
More than you, hiding whatever hole you found. My idea is just better than anything you ever came up with.
Go on.
No, not here. We're doing this my way. Face to face, and with the weapon you've developed.
And why would I agree to that?
Because I'm your only way of beating the Zeniths, and getting the copy of Apollo that's on their ship. So meet me at my base. Mountains west of Plainsong. Time to submit to the inevitable silence and follow the person who actually knows what she's doing. Don't be late.
Yes! Aloy, jeg har kraftet mig aldrig været mere forelsket i dig, end jeg er lige pt. Hold, det var så
Tilda,
badass, det
you
der.
there? I did it. Silence is on board, so head to my base.
Impressive. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Now that I can fly, I might want to see what else I can do before I head back.
Ja, jeg har et par ting, der lige skal ordnes, men Aloy, kan vi lige snakke om det, du lige gjorde? For det var det bedste, jeg nogensinde har oplevet, du har gjort. Nu fik du endelig lukket munden på de sluddersatol. Den der selvoptaget. Nå, det var nok det pæneste ord, jeg lige kunne komme i tanke om. Som er Silence. Og så, Dekka, hvordan synes du, Aloy, hun reddede den? Var det godt? Det var noget godt. Det var spektakulært.
Aloy, you've added yet another deed to your name. And I'm guessing by the look in your eyes that you're not done yet.
Not quite.
Is there anything we can do? We owe you that much.
Synes du det?
After everything you've been through, you're one of the best people to support Hikaru's bid for peace. Not just between the clans, but with the Carja too.
And I will. You have my word.
And until my last breath, I'll make sure the tribe remembers all that you've done for us.
Oh yeah. Er der ikke noget med, at de her Tenakth-folk, de gør meget ud af det der med, at de tatoverer sig selv med de forskellige dyder, de har fuldført og udført? Men det er rigtigt, som Dekka, hun siger. At de her Tenakth, de gør meget ud af det der med, at deres dyder bliver ligesom udpenslet på deres krop. Altså på et eller andet tidspunkt, så vil hele din krop vil være et eller andet fuldstændig omforandrende maleri på et tidspunkt. Bare dækket af farver.
Hey, Mr. Know-It-All is here. You know, your focus buddy who never smiles. I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
Got it.
Oh, Silence.
Thanks.
Han kommer rent faktisk.
Well, Silence, Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation. Your plans for the Zenith base.
You're right. I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. At the Hades Proving Lab.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
What?
No. Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance.
Sidste chance.
But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance. Understood.
Very well. Though we'll both face a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's, coming to you.
Jeg glæder mig til at se hans ansigt, når Tilda går ind ad døren.
The truth is, I can't actually get us into the base. But she can.
Oh.
The company you keep is even worse than I thought.
Not a fan of surprises, are you? Oh, look. That must be your little invention.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design and output.
How can we be sure?
Care for a demonstration?
Skulle vi sige det? No.
Enough, both of you. We're in this together, at least for now. Go talk to Erend. Tell him I said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
Så er der ikke bare blevet færdig med, at han også optimeret den. Så vi også snakkede om sidst til, at man skal ikke undervurdere Silence, der han er ikke dum.
Oh no, you first.
Det der, de ender galt. Man kunne også se det på Aloys ansigt, hun var sådan lidt. Hvad i helvede det der gang i, man?
Control room, so Tilda can tell us what she knows about the Zenith base.
Oh yeah.
Did you see Kotallo's new arm?
Samle vores ledsager. Okay. Super. Der er sådan en lille del af mig, der ikke stoler på Tilda. Mest af alt, fordi hun kun gik med til det, hvis I lagde mærke til det under samtalen med hende sidste gang, hvor vi sad med det der morgenmadsbord der. Hun gik kun med til det, og det lagde jeg mærke til, da jeg var i gang med at redigere den sidste video.
Maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us. But is there anything I should handle before that?
Det tror jeg ikke. Jeg tror, jeg har klaret det hele. Aloy. Men læg mærke til, at hun gik kun med til vores plan, hvis Silence dukkede op. Personligt dukkede op. Og jeg tror, det er fordi, han er den eneste, der har et våben, der rent faktisk kan skade hende. Så jeg er sådan lidt, hvorfor er hun så opsat på... Jo, hun ville gerne hjælpe Aloy, men hun gik kun med til det, hvis Silence dukkede op. Så der er sådan lidt, der...
Alright, people. I need you up in the control room, right away.
Ja, det er tid til briefing.
Okay, everyone. We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth.
Jeg havde nok startet der, Aloy.
Now, it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them. We even have one of them on our side. Tilda, show us the base.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside. To this location. Undetected.
How exactly?
Yeah.
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be this structure. The launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top.
Selvfølgelig.
But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance.
Det er ikke noget, vi kan prøve før.
Most importantly, from Gerard, Eric, and the others.
Oh, that's
also... Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
Yes, Aaron.
Even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
If only we had an army to fight them.
I've got that under control. You'll know when you need to. All right. We'll meet up again just before we go in. Where's the best place to rendezvous?
On the coast, just across from the island. Once there, I'll show you the way.
Okay. I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood?
Godt, det må specielt kigge på Silence. Er det der, vi snakker om? Jeg vil sige, det er ikke verdens
you
mest...
A minute?
Hvorfor lige de to?
Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. Are you with me? After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network.
Det er et job for alle.
How? Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us.
Så Aloy stoler heller ikke rigtig på hende.
Silence is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
No.
I'll do my best.
Stoler på dig.
Keep her safe, okay?
Ja, Kotaro, du fik lige pludselig en af de mest... måske ikke, det er ikke lige de ord, jeg ville have brugt. Det gik ikke særlig godt sidst, jeg hørte de ord. Hvad? Jeg skulle til at sige, okay. Det var ikke verdens mest...
Almost time to go after Beta and Gaia. It might be good to check up on everyone first.
Ja, vi kan godt lige snakke med alle dem. Men det er ikke verdens mest detaljerede plan, er det? Det jeg fandt ud af, det er, at vi skal infiltrere basen. Det vidste jeg i forvejen. Vi fik ikke at vide, hvordan. Vi vidste bare, at vi har fået at vide, hvor vi skal mødes hen. Og hvor Beta og Gaia er. Det er stort set det. Resten, det improviserer vi, når vi er der.
Bravo. You managed to sway a Zenith to your side. Care to explain?
Not a chance. I thought you said the weapon was ready.
There's always room to optimize. But that's not why you're here. I assume you want to comprehend my undertakings. So, ask away.
Since when were you so forthcoming?
Yeah.
Since you turned this into a waiting game. And as it seems you have found modest success, perhaps I'm willing to be generous.
Moderat succes. Du står i det eneste forsvar, der er tilbage mod Far Zenith, så kalder du det en moderat succes. Undskyld, Silence, hvor er din herhen? Nej, det er rigtigt. Du har ikke en. Så hold dog kæft, menneske. Kan du ikke bare én gang? Okay, fint nok. Nej, det skal nok være. Ja, din plan. Hvordan synes du selv, det går, Silence? Hej?
Okay, so your big plan, everything you've been manipulating for the last few months. Let me see if I got this straight. You learned about the Zeniths from Hades when you interrogated it. Then you came up with a plan to defeat them by using a Tenakth army and that weapon. And to get the Tenakth to fight for you, or rather the Sons of Prometheus, armed Regalla's rebels with override tech.
Did you have an actual question, or are you still playing catch-up?
So all this time, even before I found the coordinates at the Spire, you were out here scheming. Why couldn't you just tell me?
When I learned of the Zenith's return to Earth, I laid out my plans. I knew I would one day require an army of overzealous Tenakth to assault the Zenith base. The casualties would be extreme. And I knew you would never allow such a sacrifice, no matter how necessary. Thus, I devised a means to remove your interference from the equation. at the Hades Proving Lab.
Jesus, tak for støtten. Holy shit, men bare hvad, det vil sige, at var det vi så i slutningen af Zero Dawn? At Silence dragede ud i det forbudte vest? Det vil sige, at lige siden slutningen, faktisk før slutningen af Zero Dawn, har Silence haft en idé om, at han skal herud og skabe en hær, som var i stand til at kæmpe imod Far Zenith. Vil det sige, at han har vidst, hvor basen har været i hele? Hold da ellers kæft. Ja, man skal ikke undervurdere Silence, var. Jeez.
Why create the Sons of Prometheus? You didn't need a Sarah to make override tech.
They were a necessary safeguard. My time serving Hades in the Eclipse demonstrated the risks of getting directly involved. Through the Sons of Prometheus, I could execute my plans, all while remaining anonymous.
Except to a Sarah.
True. A Sarah, det må være Regala, ikke? Right?
How did you get a Sarah to work for you?
I knew there was an associate of the Oseram tinker, Dervahl, who escaped his failed assault on Meridian. It was trivial to track her down and gain her cooperation. She wanted to succeed where Dervahl had failed.
So you promised her Regala and the Tenakth. The Sarah would help you create a machine-riding army and wanted to see Meridian burn as much as she did.
And so a partnership was born out of thirst for blood, bonded in mutual self-interest.
You think you had everything figured out, huh?
I did.
Ja, det troede du. Og alligevel så står vi her, Silence. Okay, er Sarah? Jeg troede, det var Regala. Hvem fanden er Sarah? Ja, det kommer jeg til. I irriterer mig noget så grusomt, fordi I skal ikke undre mig. Lige så snart jeg stopper den video her, så kommer jeg i tanke om, hvem fanden hun er. Det er Hades-laboratoriet. Jeg skal da ellers sige så utrolig mange tak for din exceptionelt prisvindende støtte der, Silence.
You wanted me to surrender to the Zenith at the Hades Proving Lab.
Yeah.
They almost killed me.
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would find you a useful asset, thereby keeping you out of harm's way and, more importantly, out of my way.
So you really didn't know they had their own clone of Elizabeth?
No. Unfortunately, there was no way I could have known that particular detail.
Detail? Well, I guess if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be here today.
Hvor er det tænkt set korrekt, man? Alligevel, Aloy, han brugte jo sådan set bare en brik af hans lille skakspil der. Wow. Dude, Silence, han manipulerer, han er sådan en form for dukketeaters lille markedsfører, der lige bare... Jeez. Ja, angående det våben der. Silence, hvordan virker det?
Tell me about the weapon. How does it work?
I've upgraded the delivery system. It now emits a wave-like effect covering a significant distance.
That doesn't fully answer my question.
Wow, don't...
No, but I'd be a fool to reveal its inner workings. After all, why did you withhold your plan for dealing with the Zenith drones? Yes, even you can appreciate the value of secrecy when warranted. Suffice it to say that the weapon will work. The intricacies of how is knowledge that is mine alone.
Okay, så det er ikke længere våben, der skal affyres, ligesom vi så mod... Da vi første gang så skjoldet blive ødelagt op i bjergene, hvor de afskød en eller anden form for projektil. Nu er det en form for energibølge, der bliver sendt ud. Er det sådan, jeg skal forstå det? Okay. Syret.
Why help Regala take over? If you wanted an army, you could have just gone to Hekarro.
Before Regala's rebellion, Hekarro was only concerned with battling machines and fostering friendships with the Carja. Even if I gained his ear, he would never agree to send his forces to battle a threat he couldn't understand.
So helping a bloodthirsty exile was easier?
Yes.
Short knock.
Exceedingly so. All Regala craved was war against the Carja and anyone who threatens the Tenakth. She would have led the tribe into battle without question, which was precisely what I needed.
Du har dukkefører, du har... Jeg trækker mig trådene bag... Jeez. Okay. Men det var sådan set rigtig nok. Altså, høvdingen Hekarro var ikke sønderligt, hvad skal man sige, velkommen over for Aloy, da hun ankom. Så jeg kan godt se, at det Silence lidt efter, det var en, der bare var klar til kamp, du ved. Og det må man da sige, det må man da sige, Regala, hun var. Hvad så med Quinn? Hvis Silence vidste alt andet, så må han næsten også kende til det Quinn.
While I was out there, I had a couple run-ins with the Quen.
The tribe from across the ocean. And?
Their entire tribe was shaped around the discovery of focuses. One of them, Alva, even joined me here. Don't you want to know more about them?
No. They stumbled upon the greatest technological artifact from the ancient world, and what did they do with it? They shrouded the knowledge they unearthed in mysticism and taboo, creating a pantheon out of corporate shills.
Yes, well, it also led them to Thebes.
Did it now?
Hvor gjorde det? Nå for søren. Det er sådan det er relativt gode pointer, han har der. De får den mest avancerede teknologi i deres hænder, og hvad gør de med det? De gør al den viden, de finder, til et tabu. De lærer kun om det, de må lære om. Og det er kun en udvalgt del af befolkningen, der rent faktisk får lov til at studere den viden, de... Ja, okay, når man vender den på den måde, det er Silence, så kan jeg godt se, så har du en relativt god pointe. Ja, okay. Men ja, de fandt jo trods alt Thebes. Thebes?
So those run-ins with the Quen I mentioned. On one of them I teamed up with their expedition to search Thebes. We found Pharaoh at the end.
You must have needed Omega clearance. So, what was it like?
Worse than you can imagine.
He single-handedly wiped out collective human knowledge. I'm sure it was still less than he deserved.
Let me guess. You would have scraped him into a jar so you could prod his brain, like what you did with Hades.
For a start.
Jeg kan godt lide, at han ingen på ingen måde. Han på ingen måde en tvivl. Ja. Er det ikke det, du gør? Okay. Ja, vi er klar, Silence.
Alright, Silence. I think I've talked to you long enough. I'll let you know when it's time to go. And try not to mess with Tilda while you're in here, okay?
Please.
I don't need the two of you butting heads.
Yes. About your Zenith ally. I wonder if you understand what kind of person you're dealing with. For someone to live as long as she has, outlast as many calamities, well, your goals may be aligned now, but I'd watch for the moment they diverge.
Yeah, I'm aware. Reminds me of someone else I know.
Survival is only a necessity to my greater purpose, Aloy. I'd hoped you'd recognize that by now.
Do you know something or not?
Oh, I know a great deal of things. But on this, just call it a feeling.
Oh, a feeling? You mean you finally had one? Huh. Guess even you can change, Silence.
Ouch. Aloy. Jeg kan godt lide, at han ikke tror, han er noget i Aloys selskab. Han bliver bare... Han spiller så utrolig heldig, at Aloy, hun er så utrolig god til at pille ham ned hver eneste gang, jeg absolut elsker det.
Nervous? I'd be lying if I said I'm not slightly apprehensive.
The plan will work, if we all focus on our assignments.
Right.
Rolig, Alva. Du har den. Bare stol på dig selv. Du kan godt.
I hope our new guests have been behaving.
This Silence, he's the one who built the weapon that can take down Zenith shields?
He is. Though I wouldn't expect him to answer any questions about it. He refuses to dole out his secrets to us lesser mortals.
Oh.
You know that special part of us that makes us warm, kind, welcoming?
Our spirit?
Yeah. He was born without that.
Aloy. Der bliver ikke lagt fingre imellem mig. Er du sindssyg, mand?
I want you to know I'm glad you're with us, Alva.
Oh yeah.
Whatever happens, I'm grateful that the legacy brought us together. I never thought I'd get to actually meet an ancestor.
Come on, do I look that old?
Stop it. Ja, ser jeg så gammel ud?
Kotallo will protect you inside the Zenith base.
I'm not afraid. I know Kotallo will fulfill his duty, as will I. If we die doing so, at least it'll be alongside a friend.
I'd rather you both stay alive, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
We'll try and keep that in mind.
Please. Vær sød at gøre det, Alva. Jeg ved ikke, hvad jeg skal gøre uden dig.
I suppose you saw that Tilda is here. Our very own Zenith.
Yay.
I almost went up to her to ask her, well, every question I've ever had about the legacy. Every diviner I know would kill to get 5 minutes with one of the old ones. But now that she's here, all I feel is a vague unease. I don't know if I'm scared of finding out more uncomfortable truths, or just scared of her. Probably both.
Ja, skal aldrig sige aldrig. Det er meget sjovt, hvis du lægger mærke til det. Der er ikke rigtig nogen af dem, der sådan stoler på Tilda. De har allerede, som Cylon siger, de har sådan en form for mavefornemmelse af, at de ikke skal stole på hende. Wow. Det har jeg aldrig lagt mærke til før.
The rest of us should be enough of a distraction to the Zeniths for you to hack into their network undetected. But you'll have to be quick, in case they do.
What exactly do you expect me to find, Aloy?
I don't know. The truth, if we're lucky. Haven't seen you since the battle at the Grove. How are you holding up?
I saw you fly on the wings of the Ten, and paralyze Regalla's army with lightning. I would say that I am inspired.
Yes,
thank you, I guess.
It is I who should be thanking you. All that remains is to follow you to the end. Whatever that will be.
We're lucky to have you on our side.
Oh, and by the way, I was hoping now would be a good time to go back to the Tremortusk site and test my new arm, before we leave on our mission.
Right. I'll let you know when I can make my way there.
Thank you.
Yes. Det er nemlig rigtigt. Vi skal have testet de nye arme, så du kan få lov til at kæmpe, som du gerne kunne.
Did you meet Tilda?
Yeah,
there is something about her that doesn't seem natural. I wouldn't be surprised if my sword went through her and she didn't bleed at all.
Honestly, with her, nothing would surprise me.
Men det er sjovt, hvis man lægger mærke til, at der er ikke rigtig nogen af dem, der sådan stoler på hende. That's weird.
We didn't really get to talk about what happened at Gemini.
There was nothing more to say. If he were to Noct, Varl's bravery would have earned him sacred burial at the Grove, among the most distinguished of our tribe's warriors. His deeds were worthy of the Ten. When the fight is done, I will have the Inkers etch his memory on my skin, so that it may live on.
I'm sure he'd be honored. Your people keep mentioning the wings of the Ten.
Yeah.
What exactly does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings, and leapt into battle from the sky for us. To imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess. It is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut. And now, you have done it. Like the deeds of the Ten themselves, it will never be forgotten.
No.
So, tell me, how did it feel?
I won't lie. Pretty good.
I can only imagine.
Ja, kunne du forestille dig at ride på en af dem? Det må være skræmmende som en i helvede. Du skal ikke lide højdeskræk. Hvad sker der, hvis de løber tør for strøm, mens de lige pludselig er oppe i, luften? Det må da være skræmmende som en i helvede, mand.
I'll see you soon then.
It will be my honor.
Æren er min, Kotaro. Ja, nu forestiller du lige pludselig, at jeg bare ryger langt op i luften, så de løber tør for... men de kører ikke på strøm, gør det? De kører på biomasse. Så kan det være lige meget. Lige meget. Aloy, skal ikke køre for mig.
There you are.
Og det er du, Tilda.
Well done, Aloy. Despite my reservations, you managed to secure Silence and his weapon. You're truly a shining example of Liz's fortitude.
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. How you were friends with Elizabeth. It was more than that, wasn't it?
Oh. Perceptive as ever. You're right, we were together for a time.
Oh, really?
Okay, so... what happened?
I was an orphan. I had always been alone. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my fate in life. And then I met Liz. We kept running into each other at conferences. We'd have coffee. At some point, it became drinks. I thought it was just shop talk, an exchange of ideas, but Then I was surprised at how much I looked forward to seeing her. Soon we were flying halfway across the world every other week just to meet up. For the first time, I didn't feel lonely. I could imagine a future where I wasn't. I think Liz felt the same way at first. She had lost her mother a few years back. I filled a void for her. I know I did. But as time passed, it seemed as though she wanted less, when I wanted more. And so we ended things.
So helping me, restoring Elizabeth's dream, it's what,
a second chance, yes. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz stayed behind. I should have done more. So when I saw you, a woman who has carved her own remarkable path, beyond even what made Liz a phenomenon, I knew I had to help you. To do right by her.
Aha. Men du skabte en klon af Elizabeth. Torturerede hende, hvis ikke de gjorde, som Farzine synes, hun skulle gøre. Vi snakker om Beta her, ikke? Og så møder du en, som i rent tilfælde, hvis jeg skal være helt ærlig, var i stand til at gøre det, som Liz gjorde. God, okay. Well, jeg ved ikke rigtig, hvad jeg skal sige til dig. Jeg ved ikke... det irriterer mig, jeg ikke rigtig ved, hvor jeg har dig hen.
Why do you think Elizabeth pulled away?
Yeah,
I've wondered that for 1,000 years. She was brilliant, visionary. She cared so deeply for the world, for the betterment of humanity. But it also felt like she kept everyone at arm's length, including me. She never wanted to share her burdens. I think, in the end, she had a core that she never let anyone be part of. Sometimes I wonder if anyone really knew her.
That's what
I found a recording of you and Elizabeth back in the Proving Lab after Farzineth's attempt to steal Gaia.
Yes. A most unpleasant conversation.
She said something after the call. I think she regretted how things ended between you.
Did she? All this time, thank you for telling me. I've always hated that those were the last words we ever said to each other. And that her last impression of me was as a functionary of Farzineth, not who I truly am.
Lad os lige få det på det rene, ikke? Det er ikke hende, jeg er. Jo, det kan godt være, at jeg var i den position, og det kan godt være, at jeg opfyldte stort set samtlige af de mål, der blev sat for mig som funktionær, men det var ikke, hvem jeg var som person. Det må du forstå, Aloy. Alright. Ja, men nu nævner du...
You said before that you're not like the other Zeniths. That you never were. But you went along with all of their plans.
Out of necessity. I'm not proud of it. But complicity became a means of survival, both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius was destroyed. I did what I had to. But I resolved to remain one step ahead of the others, to try to undo what damage I could. Hence the data channel with Beta. The secret passage into their base and the little trick I pulled to save you.
Okay. Ja, det kan godt være, hun har ret, men du må have mig meget undskyld til, da jeg ikke rigtig sådan stoler på dig, men 1000 år. 1000 år, hvor du skal spille en eller anden form for rolle over for stort set alle andre ombord på det skib. Det virker bare... hvad? Det er sådan lidt... Bob.
What else can we expect to find in the Zenith base?
Yeah.
As I mentioned in the briefing, our goal will be the command center. That's where Beta and Gaia are being held. There are also printing facilities where the others have been amassing the natural resources they've stripped from the region.
What for?
First for use in the base's infrastructure, and then to fabricate more Spectre drones, a small army of them.
Hey.
When I was out in the wilds, I saw a shuttle take off from the island, heading for space.
It was likely ferrying materials to and from our ship in orbit. After hundreds of years luxuriating in our digital comforts, the ship was barely space-worthy when we made our escape. Disaster can strike at any moment. We've learned our lesson.
Og hvor det egentlig være mærkeligt at leve i en tid, hvor alt er digitalt. Kunne du forestille dig at få et eller andet mellem hænderne, du rent faktisk kan føle? Jeg mener, de nævnte det i Zero Dawn, at der var en person, der samlede på tegneserier, ikke? Hvor en anden person stillede spørgsmål ved, hvorfor han ikke bare læste det digitalt. Hvor han sagde, at jeg har fornemmelsen af at kunne læse noget, kunne vende siden fysisk. Det gør noget. Det må være så mærkeligt. Så utrolig meget sådan følelsesrøvende, at man ikke kan mærke noget fysisk, men det hele er digitalt. Kunne I forestille jer, hvor mærkeligt det ville være? Jeez. Ja, Tilda, hvad siger du til Silence's våben? Hvad siger du til, at vi afprøver det?
Have you figured out how Silence's weapon works?
No, and he's been very careful not to allow me near it.
Godt.
I'll admit it bothers me, but regardless of how it functions, I am confident it will deactivate the other shields en masse.
How many of them are in the base?
10, including Eric and Gerard.
10?
Only a handful of us made it to our ship when our colony collapsed.
Ja, men 10? Det er sgu alligevel lidt af en håndfuld. Men 10? Det vil sige, der er 8, vi ikke kender til. Urbana, det var hende, der blev dræbt op på toppen af bjerget, da Silence for første gang afprøvede sit våben, var det ikke?
When Beta escaped and hid in an ancient research facility, I saw another one of the Zeniths. Urbana. Who was she?
A dull star amidst a sea of brighter constellations. Unlike most of Far Zenith's members who amassed their wealth through shrewd business deals and technological achievements, Verbena inherited her billions. Her father had achieved great success in the luxury holotourism industry. At age 24, she became the world's most eligible bachelorette, branding herself a life designer. Someone who leverages their fame to influence the choice of others.
Like a cult?
In a way, yes.
Well, she must have done something right to have survived this long.
She was her own brand of ruthless. That much is true. But even rats can cling to a vessel for escape.
Ja, hun virkede heller ikke, som om hun var sådan helt på samme niveau som de andre. Hun var sådan lidt... Som hun også siger, hun var lidt skådelsesløs. Hun var lidt... se mig-agtigt. Det er mig, der bestemmer. Og så vidt så, at det er ikke engang hendes egen bedrifter, der har sat hende i den position. Det er hendes far. Jesus. Jeg tænker, arve milliarder af kroner i en alder af 24.
When I was in the ruins of Vegas, I found data on a man named Stanley Chen. I think he was a Zenith.
Stanley, ever the optimist. He was one of the good ones. When we established our colony, he built an exact replica of Las Vegas in virtual reality. Lights, shows, gambling, every detail perfectly recreated. And while others cloistered themselves in their own fantasies, he flung his doors wide to everyone.
The way you're talking about him, I'm guessing he didn't make it back to Earth?
Yeah.
No, he perished when our colony was destroyed. He would have been thrilled to discover that part of his beloved city survived.
Wow, overlevede, det er jo lidt gavmildt at sige. Overlevede. Wow. Oversvømmet er nok det bedre ord at bruge. Men Eric, ja, det var ham, der slog meget ihjel.
So, Eric. Was he always a bloodthirsty psychopath?
Yeah.
I believe he got worse over time.
Oh, okay.
On Earth, he was the founder of a profitable private military company.
Det forklarer det.
A band of cutthroats, in other words. Even as governments abandoned human combatants in favor of automated warfare. He found success with clientele that required a more personal touch. There were also rumors that he personally hunted and killed his targets. On occasion, all for the thrill of it. But on Sirius, he retreated to virtual reality simulations. In them, he could go on rampages as violent as he pleased, though I suspect with diminishing satisfaction.
Alva's tribe believes he was one of the greatest people from the old world.
Then they would be quite disappointed to meet him. Though I'm sure he'd bask in the adoration.
Ja, det er sikkert. Og han lige pludselig bliver tilbedt som en gud. Gee, okay, wow, så han var psykopat fra starten af. Det forklarer en del. Gør det ikke bedre, at han har sit eget private militær. Jesus, okay. Men Gerard, det var ham, der i virkeligheden stod bag det hele, ikke? Du ved ham, den skaldede.
What can you tell me about Gerard?
Yeah.
He was the head of the world's largest financial conglomerate.
Uh-oh.
And as such, had dealings with almost every major corporation.
Oh, that's not good.
It made him one of the wealthiest people on Earth, and certainly the wealthiest among Far Zenith.
Jeez.
What does one person do with that much money?
Buy more power, more influence. Gerard's always believed himself to be a refined patrician, able to maintain control with a polished smile. But beneath that exterior is a cold and calculating operator. It was his decision to restrict Beta's upbringing to her digital educators, the avatars of the Apollo database, while we were painted as her benefactors.
Well, we'll deal with him soon enough. And the others.
I would very much like to see his face when he realizes we've beaten him.
Gør også. Wow, så nu var han... Så han styrede reelt set, hvis man kigger på den måde der, den finansielle og økonomiske del af verdenen, da den stadigvæk var livlig og sproget, fyldt af liv. Og så blev han lederen af Far Zenith efterfølgende. Wow, så Eric, han ser sig selv som en gud. Gerard er en gud? Okay. Det var 4 af dem. Hvad så med resten? Indgår de 2 der? Indgår de i de 10, der stadigvæk er ombord? Det må de næsten ikke, vel? Fordi de er døde, så der er jo et... I don't know.
Okay, so I've had run-ins with a handful of Zeniths. What about the rest?
Sandt, faktisk.
An array of the wealthiest people on Earth. Titans of their industries.
Hey.
And let me guess. All selfish and ruthless to the core?
Most, but not all. There were a few with whom I got along. Annika Murjani, for instance, was always delightful. She founded the Holonet's most successful dance channel and was herself mesmerizing to watch. And I had fascinating discussions with Song Jiao about her work in cellular biology. Our immortality treatments are due in part to her achievements. But then there were others like Devin Miller, the CEO of a fast food printing corporation. His only real preoccupations were perfecting his golf swing and taking self-hollows. When I think about all of us, we really should have accomplished more.
Og synes du?
We had eternity.
Præcis. Wow. Dude, hvad fanden har de lavet i 1000 år? Eric, han dræber holografiske mennesker. Gerard, han tror, han styrer det hele. Stanley Chen, han lavede en kopi af Las Vegas, som han åbnede over for alle, og så døde han efterfølgende. Babena, hun troede, hun ejede det hele. Og Song Jian. Virker som om, de rent faktisk lavede noget. What? De har haft 1000 år, og så er der kræfter med en, der bare øver sig på sit golf. Okay, jeg kan ikke. Far Zenith, jeg er så utroligt færdig med Far Zenith.
I'll let you know when it's time.
I'll be here until then. And thank you, Aloy, for giving me this chance. My past has always been a struggle. More than once I've lost everything. But when I look to the future, I see Liz's dream fulfilled. A universe of new possibilities.
Maybe we can make it happen.
We will. I won't let anything get in the way. I promise you that.
Right. Okay.
Aloy, aren't we meeting at the beach near the Zenith base?
We are. I just wanted to check in on everyone first.
Yeah.
We're finally doing this.
Never thought I'd be off on a mission to take down a bunch of immortals from the stars. I can hear the drinking songs already.
Erin, jeg er absolut for helvede, jeg elsker ham.
You, talked to Tilda at all?
I tried. I don't think even a hot forge could melt that ice. And you say she wants to help?
Wow.
I think so. Well, let's hope.
Ja, jeg håber hun. Men ja, wow. De lagde jeg ikke mærke til første gang jeg spillede det. Der er virkelig ikke nogen af dem, der kan lide hende, hva'? Okay.
Varl made the right call. You know, bringing you here.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, Varl. You know, I never knew he had a sister.
Jo, Varl.
I found out a few days before you guys went to Gemini. I was, well, to be honest, I was terrified I'd screw up the mission somehow. So he sat me down for a drink. Just one, mind you. And we talked about family. Vala, Ursa, loss and revenge. And how you helped us.
You know, we never did get that drink you promised back in the Embrace. And you never told me exactly how your sister escaped the Mad Sun King.
I guess we never got around to it. World ending and all. No time like the present, though. If you're up for it.
Jeg har lyst. Jeg kunne godt bruge et eller andet drik, gammel dreng. Ja, skal vi tage noget drik? Ja, det er et spørgsmål.
You think it's time for us to finally have that drink?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, of course.
For helvede, mand.
Oh.
For helvede, mand.
So, how did Ursa escape Mad Sun King Jiran's palace?
Well, first she had to survive the Sun Ring. See, during the war, the Carja threw a prisoner a day in there. And, you know, for what? To die as sacrifices, fighting machines in a pit. Thinking somehow that was gonna appease all the other deranged machines in the world? Ha! And when it was Ursa's turn, the Carja thought she'd go down if they threw a big machine at her.
Oh, but she didn't.
And she defeated all of them. Even got some of Jiran's kestrels for good measure. And the Mad Sun King was impressed, I guess. Thought it'd be funny to have her run around his palace as a servant. He enjoyed humiliating her that way.
I remember you telling me something about that. That's how she met Avad. He helped her escape.
Yeah, but what no Carja scroll will ever tell you is how the young prince snuck Ursa out of the palace. He knew their best chance was to get Ursa to blend in, so he got her everything she needed to disguise herself as a Carja noblewoman. Yeah, perfumes, veils, and all.
I get the feeling she wasn't too happy with that.
Oh man, Ursa would have rather fought her way out of that palace with her bare hands than put on all of that Carja eye paint. But Avad insisted it was the only way, so she agreed under one condition. Avad had to dress up as well.
She made Avad dress up like a noblewoman?
As perfumed and powdered as a babe. Ursa said he looked better like that than he ever did in a crown.
That would, definitely make for an interesting sight.
Oh, it worked like a charm, too. Not only did they make it out of the palace, they paid a traveling merchant to get Ursa to the border, and none were the wiser.
Ja, hun slår mig som typen, der hellere vil kæmpe sin vej ud.
You were right. That was a story best told over a drink.
All good stories are.
Aaron. No. Der får jeg slag. Jeg har ikke spillet maskinslag ude.
I guess Silence is keeping to himself, as usual.
I was hoping he'd give me an excuse to hammer his sorry ass to the ground.
Please don't.
You telling me you wouldn't want to get just one good hit on that smug face of his? After everything he's done?
Sure. Later. Right now, he's got something we need.
Senere, Aaron. Vi skal nok teste ham senere, men lige nu har vi rent faktisk brug for, at han er i et stykke. God,
I guess I should get going.
I'll see you at the rendezvous point. With my hammer ready.
Yes, Aaron.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Sådan. Det kan jeg lige høre det der, mand. Jeg elsker ham bare klar til kamp. Der er kraftigt noget, der kan holde Aaron tilbage, når han først kommer i det her. Oh my god, Aaron. Jeg absolut elsker det her selskab, mand. For helvede, det er en form for... For hver dags måde er de så utrolig mærkelige. Men jeg kunne ikke undvære den eneste af dem. Har jeg alt, hvad jeg skal have i de forskellige ting? Jeg tror ikke, jeg er i stand til at lave mere af det, jeg skal bruge på. Oh my god. Aloy, prøv lige at se en base, man. Det ligner sådan en form for militært anlæg, jo. Og det var sindssygt. Altså, Regalas her må have været enormt, hvis de havde tænkt sig først at skulle gøre enden på alle til nak. Og der var kun frygte, hvor store tab de må have lidt der. Jeg skal derned. Okay. Men mængden af maskiner, det må tage og invadere sådan et sted som det der. Prøv lige at se. Det er jo sindssygt, man. Og så bare det, der vandrer de der fantomer rundt overalt. Det er fuldstendelig sindssygt. Det bliver godt nok noget at slag det her, mand.
Rendezvous point. I should take care of everything I can before calling in the others to attack the Zenith base.
Er det her sådan en form for point of no return? Hvis du fortsætter, bliver du låst fast i Singularity, og den åbne verden er ikke tilgængelig før opgaven er gennemført. Det er også noget point of no return. Shit, tag afsted indtil videre. Tilkald dine ledsager. Ingen vej tilbage. Så det er nu eller aldrig? Okay, så her er problemet. Det var sådan set meningen, jeg ville have gjort det her i dag, men jeg har løbet tør for tid. Jeg har ikke mere tid i dag. Jeg ved godt, hvad jeg har lovet. Hold op, jeg ved godt det. Næste gang så kæmper vi mod Regala, og så tager vi op, og så kæmper vi mod Farsight. Jeg ved det godt. Så, jeg ved det godt. Hold op. Goddammit. Men det er kun fordi, jeg ved ikke, hvor lang tid det kommer til at tage at gennemføre den sidste mission, at det jeg bliver nødt til at sige, at vi gør det næste gang. Goddammit. Når jeg meget så på den anden side, så har du noget til frem til. Det er jo kun slutningen på spillet. Det kan ikke være synderligt vigtigt, jo. Jeg er så utrolig ked af. Jeg er der en gang, må sige. Det bliver næste gang. Oh my god. Det er ked af. Det er jeg virkelig ked af. Men så er der noget at se frem til. Altså jeg går ikke ud fra, at det her det bliver sådan en stille og rolig kamp mod Farsight, Aloy. Jeg går ud fra, at det her det bliver sådan en virkelig sindssygt drastisk og episk kamp mod de mest sindssyge maskiner, vi har set indtil videre. Så altså, så går jeg ud fra, at vi skal kæmpe mod en eller anden form for Farsight mandskab. Jeg skal ud fra, at vi skal vide længere om det Eric der, fordi han skal særligt bare ned med nakken. Det er sindssygt psykopatiske mindset, han har, og så skal han sætte sig ned i føv. Så skal han simpelthen, han skal spides noget så frygteligt i, altså han kan føle, hvordan varen han havde, da han blev spidet. Men jeg er så utrolig ked af, jeg bliver nødt til at sige det her. Men tusind tak, fordi du har set med. Håber, du har nydt den her video, og så kæmper vi mod Farsight, der afgør hele menneskehedens skæbne næste gang. Indtil da, kan I have det godt. Vi ses. Hej!